Good day, all. I hope everybody's having a good one. Been looking forward to this one for a very long time. Many people have asked me to react to it, and it's Adam Calhoun, Mesus, and Tom McDonald. It is Mirrors. It is in the Pale Horse. I think it's the EP that they did. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think there was 3 songs on it, and I believe one of them was oh shoot, what was the name of that? The Glass House, and the other one was Pale Horse, which I did that last night. Kind of lost my mind and went on a big old rant. But they were all, both of those were, whether people want to acknowledge it or not, they were both about church. Up church. And I think we really have to kind of understand that that's what that was. And kind of forget the fact that Adam has done the diss as I react to this. And I think if we kind of look at it before the diss, and maybe we can kind of see a little bit more clearly what really what they're really trying to do here with this three song thing. I think it has different meanings that people really don't understand. They just turn the music on. They like the beat. They like the way it flows. That, you know, they like the bars, you know, and but there's other meanings to this. And I do think that the 3-song thing was purposely done. And I think people are really missing the big picture of it all. And I really honestly believe that whether people want to acknowledge this or not, I do believe that Adam and Mesus and Tom probably care about Upchurch's well-being. You kind of get that if you watch the rap within the rap. You hear what they say, you see what they do. It kind of makes you understand that these people do care about Upchurch, but you know, he can only push it so far. He can only push it so far. And then there, you know, there's going to be, well, the diss kind of was the, you know, that was the last straw when these other avenues that they took to try and convince him, you know, to kind of cool it, didn't work. Then the diss came. And I kind of think that this Mirrors song is going to be kind of around that. I could be wrong, but I do kind of think that. And I'm expecting it. And I've got lots of things floating in my head, and you guys know how that goes. But there in the description below, there will be a link to these artists. Please subscribe to them and show them some love. And I'm going to run it through like the first little section, kind of listen to it for a second, and then I'll go back, and then because I kind of want to see what's going on here. I have a feeling the pictures that I've seen, there's a little visual stuff going on. You guys know I like that. And I'll be getting it. My eyes start going crazy, and I'm looking at everything. And so I think that first part, I'm going to let it run for a little bit. Then I'll stop it. Maybe when he gets to the hook, and I'll stop it, and I'll go back, and I'll run it again, and I'll make my little commentary. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy my reaction. I'm so happy. Here we go. All right. Here we go.
And behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat upon him was Death, and hell followed with him.
Ooh.
You ever get depression? Face goes blank, no expression. Dealing with some demons, they aggressive. Looking at the gun on the dresser. Got a question, will these thoughts stop if I press it? I don't really wanna off myself, but I often sit and think. Gotta shed a tear like a drop from a faucet sink. Need to talk to a shrink, walk with a priest. Wanna fight everybody when I walk down the street. Want a problem? Fuck you, Your Honor. Never had a father, made me crazy, motherfucker. Came in swinging like Muhammad Ali Frazier. Born in 1980, started rapping way before I ever heard of Shady. I ain't even even know a white dudes rap. Thought you had to be black for that. Had to Philly started jacking with the hat to match. I was rapping way before I heard the aftermath.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
I've been acting like I got it all together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. Day was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I see you looking at my
Okay,
face.
hold on. I saw a whole bunch of stuff there. We are going back. To the beginning. Let's start at the beginning here. I'm sure you guys don't mind. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. So the first thing I noticed, what's going on here?
And I
Okay, there we go. The first thing I noticed was the house was out. It was like isolated. So it's like it's an isolated old house that's run down. Like it's some kind of imagery, like it's the way that the person feels, like they're isolated, the rundownness of the home. They're kind of lost. They're kind of unknown. The image of the house kind of reflects that. And then you're looking at the mirror. I think people will understand this, the fragility, the breaking of the mirror, because you don't want to face yourself and what the problems that you have caused or whatnot. And so the breaking of the mirror basically is the shattering of one's self. That's kind of how I look at it. Interestingly enough, the person in the mirror, there was another person in the mirror, and Calhoun was turning his back on the person so he wouldn't have to face himself. Very interesting. That was very interesting. I want to say a couple other things here too, real quick. And I'm really getting this big vibe for this. I think, have you guys ever, it's been a long time that I have done this. Has anybody ever went to like a intervention? I have. It's been a very long, but what it consisted of was someone in my life was becoming, well, they were an alcoholic. And what we did was people that cared for them, we basically, and people who had previously been alcoholics, but they stopped drinking, basically intervened in this person's life, basically, challenged them. I mean, basically come up on them, basically cornered them, and, intervened and, kind of made that person see the fallacies of their ways, like the reason why you shouldn't be doing that. And the fact that it was coming from former alcoholics was really potent and powerful. I will say that person is no longer an alcoholic, so it was effective. Thank goodness. But to me, this, not just this song, but the Glass House song and the Pale Horse song, this is a sort of intervention for Upchurch. Listen to what they're saying. Adam came in, he's got his persona. He came in hard. There was a couple things in there he had to kind of answer, and he did. And that's just his persona. He came in aggressive. He came in hard. He started talking about shady, that kind of thing. And because someone said something, because Upchurch said something to him about it. His rap style, his rapping ability, and all of these other things. And so Upchurch kind of blasted him with it. So he came in, he had to defend himself on that. But then he, after he did that, he went into the hook is kind of it's almost like they're bouncing. Well, I don't know the other ones yet, but he's bouncing back and forth, telling Upchurch that, you know, I've had problems too, dude. And, you know, I've had to kind of overcome them. That's what it kind of feels like to me in this song here, that they're speaking to Upchurch and they're telling Upchurch that he's not alone. I have had the same problems that you have with, you know, these same types of things. And even, you know, he defends himself and everything, but he also, you know, he's kind of telling Upchurch, you know, hey, you're not alone, dude. And then we're gonna start back up again. I don't want to talk too much. Well, I do, but the other thing I saw, well, I think and I'm gonna do this the rest of the video. I am going to view these three men like they were at an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, except it's not going to be for alcohol. I'm going to look at it through the perspective that it's drugs. So they're at a meeting, you know, like an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, and they're sitting in their they're basically confronting Upchurch. You ever seen those meetings? You know, people just spilling out their guts, telling them, you know, I'm an alcoholic, you know, and people just really challenge them. There's like, it's real blunt. It's really blunt. People just, you know, they just lay it out. That's what this is. Look at it from that perspective. I bet you'll see what I'm seeing right now. And it really kind of changes your whole perspective on the whole song. It really does. It really does. I'm going to go back and we'll talk about it during the song. But here we go. This is really good. This is really good. The beat's really good. Everything's really nice. I really like how he did that screaming in there too. That was superb. That was from Tom McDonald. Guaranteed Tom McDonald was the one that kind of implemented that little scream in there. I'm sure he was the one that it popped in there. That's just Tom. That's Tom. I can't wait to see Tom's rap too. I haven't seen him kind of in some of the newer stuff, so I'm really excited to see Tom. And I mean, Adam's great too. And Mesus. I really have, Mesus is kind of growing on me a little bit. But anyways, I'll go back. Okay, I'm talking too much. Here we go.
Looked, and behold, a pale horse.
Yeah, pale horse, dead.
And his name that sat upon him was death.
Yeah.
And hell followed with him.
If you keep taking the drugs, you're going to die. The Adderall, because that's what the whole thing is about Adderall. Isolated house. Isolation.
You ever get depression? Face goes blank, no expression. Dealing with some demons, they aggressive. Looking at the gun on the dresser. Got a question, will these thoughts stop if I press it? I don't really want to off myself, but I often sit and think. Gotta shed a tear like a drop from a faucet. Sink, need to talk to a shrink. Walk with a priest, wanna fight everybody. When I walk down the street, want a problem. Fuck you, Your Honor. Never had a father, made me crazy. Motherfucker came in swinging like Muhammad Ali Frazier. Born in 1980, started rapping way before I ever heard of Shady. I ain't even know white dudes rap. Thought you had to be black to that. Had a Philly started jacket with the hat to match. I was rapping way before I heard the aftermath.
He's saying he was rapping before. I mean, you kind of clown him for being a rapper, a certain type of rapper. He's saying he was rapping way before that. Way before that.
Black for that. Had a Philly started jacket with the hat to match. I was rapping way before I heard the aftermath.
Yeah.
I'm feeling crazy, but
Eminem.
Like I got it all together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together.
Okay, see, this, I kind of perceive him as he's talking to church in this little thing right here. Listen to him.
Together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. It was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my face. I don't look at my
The breaking of the mirror, the fragility. This is hard.
look at my I see you looking at my face. Why so aggressive? Say it with my chest is so they get the message. I don't mean to text best.
Oh. What do we got? Mesus, don't you be playing with me. Psalms 118. That's what that says here real quick. Give me a moment. He puts that stuff on his shirt. I saw that he had, Adam had dead on the shirt. I don't know if that means something, but I know Mesus's does. Here we go. Psalms 118. Okay. Psalms 118 says, the Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can a man do unto me? Now, I kind of think what's going to happen here is Mesus, again, Saint Mesus. We were talking about this last night when I went on the rant. I think he's going to kind of give up church an alternative here, a way out. He's going to offer him like a God type of, like a religion, like he's going to say, hey, here is a way that I can help you through religion. I think that's why he's got the shirt on. We're going to go back. Just speculating, folks.
I see you looking at my face. Why so aggressive? Say it with my chest is so they get the message. I don't mean to text best if you just look away. Or I make your head twist like an exorcist. Waking up from night.
Sneaky. Mesus is sneaky good, dude. He's underrated. Mesus is underrated. I'm just saying. I know people like to bash Mesus. I've seen some of the comments. When I first heard Mesus, I kind of like, he was kind of lackluster. But then you got to kind of get to know the artist a little bit. You get to know him. He's sneaky good. Underrated, in my opinion. Mesus is underrated.
If you just look away, or I make your head twist like an exorcist. Waking up from nightmares, heart thumping. God, are you hearing my prayer? Cause I hear thunder, and I don't really like mirrors.
Look how he's got his back turned. He's not paying attention because of the shirt. The Lord is on my side. I will not fear what man can do to me. He's not even worried. Look at him. He's got his back to him. He don't even care. He's offering up church, the religious out. You know, a lot of people use that as a way to get out of alcoholism or get out of drugs is religion. A lot of people do that. And remember what I was telling you about before about the intervention with the guy? That's what he did. He went and got into a religious organization, and that was his way out. So that's what kind of Mesus I think is doing right here. Very interesting.
Why so aggressive? Say it with my chest is so they get the message. I don't mean to text best.
This is hard.
Look away, or I make your head twist like an exorcist.
Ooh, I like that.
Waking up from nightmares, heart thumping. God, are you hearing my prayer? Cause I hear thunder, and I don't really like mirrors. Someone stares back at me looking like my
fears.
The only one that I'm scared of is G.O.D. and the old me, drunk OG. And I don't know if you aware, but I've been slowly numbing pain like an OD. I'm cold.
Oh, I gotta hit. Hold on. I can't let that stuff slide. Flipping those things around.
I don't mean to text best if you just look away, or I make your head twist like an exorcist. Waking up from nightmares, heart thumping. God, are you hearing my prayer? Cause I hear thunder, and I don't really like mirrors. Someone stares back at me looking like my fear. The only one that I'm scared of is G.O.D. and the old me, drunk O.E. And I don't know.
Underrated.
Slowly, numbing pain like an O.D. I'm cold. Battling my demons like it's 106
in Park. I think. Hold on. I think 106 in Park was. Wasn't that? It was a show on BET. Oh shoot! I think they did like countdowns or something. And there was like a rap part of it too. I don't remember all of it, but I kind of remember what 106 in Park was. Look at him slipping that little thing in there. Dude, this guy is underrated. Mesus is bringing it, dude. This is hard. I love the little tricky stuff he's doing here. I love it.
Get me looking like my fear. The only one that I'm scared of is G-O-D and the old me, drunk a O-E. And I don't know if you aware, but I've been slowly numbing pain like an O-D. I'm codeine. Battling my demons like it's 106 in Park. Medicating sins with some gin, never healed the scars. Trying to get part of my heart with my art, but the dark feel like darts and I don't know where I should start. Cause I've been feeling crazy, but I've been acting like I got it all together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together.
I feel like they're talking to Upchurch here. The hook kind of is.
Together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. Day was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my face.
That's hard.
I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I see you looking at my face. I meant to
hold on. Not letting that slide. Not letting that slide.
Look at my face. I don't look at my face. I see you looking at my face.
The fragility, the broken glass, is being put back together. And Tom, look, it's kind of saying, I think Tom's going to be, because Tom has had so much issues with the drugs and everything, he's kind of going to be the one here that really speaks. I saw something else too that's popping in my head. It's kind of tripping me out. But he's going to be the one that kind of speaks to him, kind of like, the dad guy, you know, like, look, you need to do X, Y, Z. This happened. I've been through this. You know, I think he's going to talk to him in that way. They're not saying Upchurch. They're not saying Upchurch, but this is about Upchurch. This is about Upchurch. Say what you want. This is about Upchurch. You know I'm right. You know I'm right, guys. Come on, down below. What do you think? What do you think? Down below. I think it is. I like that little. That was cool with the and he's saying, "I'm whole again. I made myself whole again." The fragility, you know, I'm back to, you know, I stopped doing that junk. That was clever. That was clever. Very clever. I love that stuff, man.
Looking at my face.
That's cool.
I'm mentally unstable, unable to get a grip.
Oh, right here. This is tripping me out. Have you guys ever heard that expression? You're digging your own grave. It's an idiom. You're creating problem. What it means is you're creating problems for yourself. When someone says you're digging your grave, you're digging your own grave. The idiom is you're creating problems for yourself. That's what he's doing there. I'm telling you, dude, that's what he's doing.
I'm mentally unstable, unable to get a grip. That my guardian angel probably thinks I'm a piece of shit. Got a mountain of problems and I've been standing on a cliff, thinking maybe I should jump and tell everybody I tripped. Can't admit it, but I'm sick. The prescription pills that I get getting harder to swallow when I don't feel.
He's not talking about the pills for himself. He's basically talking to church here. He's telling church what he did. You see what I'm saying here? That's what it looks like to me. This is what it looks like to me, because Tom's pretty open about his past, and this isn't new. He's kind of, the way he's saying it kind of implies that he's talking about church. Let's go back. Listen to him.
Jump and tell everybody I tripped. Can't admit it, but I'm sick. The prescription pills that I get getting harder to swallow.
Prescription Adderall.
Maybe I should jump and tell everybody I tripped. Can't admit it, but I'm sick. The prescription pills that I get getting harder to swallow, and I don't feel like I'm fixed. I'm slipping further and further into the grip of a pit I've been digging since I was nothing, a little 6-year-old kid. Now I'm grown and I'm seeing ghosts of the man I used to be before I fell into this hole full of bones. I'll be getting stoned and it helped me cope with everything beautifully, but I wish I would have known about the lows.
Oh my God, that's dirty.
Go there 'cause I just wanna be by myself. Nothing but some mountains and cold air. I got my dogs and I don't care, and I did everything by myself. I just want to be in nature, keep erasing my entire legacy of everything and being famous. I am not a celebrity, I'm a piece of paper that I scribble my thoughts on when they feel dangerous. Fuck you.
I've told you guys that before. I've told you this is what the rap, everyone, the way they express themselves is to put things on paper. That is the way that people get out of the depression and things like that. The rappers and the music industry, people express themselves, they write it on paper and it makes them feel better. I've said that before, but I don't think people listen to me, but I've said it before.
Nothing but some mountains and cold air. I
gotta hear that. I gotta hear that again. I got to hear that. Dude, Tom is killing it here. The flow is crazy here. Let's go. I gotta hear it again.
I'm mentally unstable, unable to get a grip. That my guardian angel probably thinks I'm a piece of shit. Got a mountain of problems and I've been standing on a cliff, thinking maybe I should jump and tell everybody I tripped. Can't admit it, but I'm sick. The prescription pills that I get getting harder to swallow, and I don't feel like I'm fixed. I'm slipping further and further into the grip of a pit I've been digging since I was nothing, a little 6-year-old kid. Now I'm grown and I'm seeing ghosts of the man I used to be before I fell into this hole full of bones. I'll be getting stoned and it helped me cope with everything beautifully, but I wish I would have known about the lows. I moved into the middle of nowhere. If I was you, wouldn't go there, 'cause I just want to be by myself. Nothing but some mountains and cold air. I got my dogs and I don't care, and I did everything by myself. I just want to be in nature, keep erasing my entire legacy of everything and being famous. I am not a celebrity, I'm a piece of paper that I scribble my thoughts on when they feel dangerous. Fuck you, I can see it clear. Used to want Hollywood, now I want to disappear. Everywhere I go, people looking at me weird. Every time I see a mirror, I gotta look at my face. I've been feeling crazy, but
dig in the ditch.
Like I got it all together.
Dig in your ditch.
I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. Day was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, 'cause I don't like looking at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face.
I'm trying to think of what the dead means on his shirt.
I don't look at my face. I see you looking at my face.
That was excellent. That was excellent, man. That was a bravo. That was great. Loved that. Loved all of the little things. It was kind of like eye candy for me. The little, like I said, the little idiom with the digging of the ditch. Loved that. Loved that. I caught that real quick on the ditch digging. And you know, the house, the isolation, all of the symbolism that was going on. There was a ton of symbolism, a ton. Everything was like symbolism going on everywhere around on the video. That was eye candy for me. I love that. I'm gonna have to watch that 2 or 3 more times. When I'm not doing this. That was really good. That is playlist on that one. That was excellent. Adam's great. All 3 of them were really good. I am going to react to some Mesus stuff because I really do like Mesus. I don't think he gets enough love, to be frank with you. I really don't. I think he's got a bigger bag than probably people think. People kind of think him as kind of, I've heard people say some things. I'm not going to repeat them, but in my book, he's A grade. He's an A grade rapper. He has a different style, different, the whole rant I went into, but he is a A grade rapper. Adam's great. Tom is excellent. If people could kind of get past their little hang-ups on everybody, man, think of the fun we could be having with people just throwing out new rap music, fresh rap music, but people get kind of caught up in the bull crap, trashing people and stuff. I get tired of that. I did see that Upchurch released a response to Adam, and I heard it. He didn't even recall. He didn't categorize it as a diss, like it was some kind of pre-response or something. I'll look at it. I'll react to it. But just the fact that he didn't really categorize it as a diss, I mean, come on, dude. I'm already getting biased on it. I shouldn't get biased on that. I hope it's good. I'll listen to it, but I feel like I'm already the bias is creeping in because you can't be categorizing stuff. What did he categorize? I can't remember what it was. Pre-something. Yeah, like a pre-release or something. It was some kind of, it's like, come on, dude. Come on, bro. And I've been trying to stay away from YouTube a little bit so I don't kind of catch wind of what it said. Yeah, I heard it was like a couple minutes long. So we'll see. I'll investigate it. I got really excited on that video. I know I did. I kind of get like that when it's a good one like that. And the visual stuff was excellent. I really like that. You guys know I do. I love the visual stuff. And I don't know if I was 100% right on that, but that was about Upchurch. That was about Upchurch. And I think people kind of miss it because they get caught up in the beat and all of these other things. But there's a deeper purpose for the video than what people really see. And I think that's what the Pale Horse and the Glass House is. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. I hope you like my reaction. As kooky and as it was, but maybe I made you think. What do you think? Do you think I'm kind of onto something here? Put it down below. Does it sound like this is something that is valid? Because I kind of think it is. I think they were talking to Upchurch, but who knows? I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a good night.